Hello and welcome. My name is Ian and this is Handyman plus Van. So today I've been putting things on walls, which is lucky because outside, as you can hear, it's raining. It's a typical day in the UK. The birds are not singing, and the sun is not shining, and that's the UK for you. Um, so I've been putting up some bits on walls. So the first thing I did was put up a headboard, and for that I was using specialized plugs. And what they do is they actually expand behind the plasterboard itself, because all modern day buildings are actually plasterboard. You're very lucky if you get a solid brick wall these days to hang something on, and obviously depending on the weight of the item, as a handyman, you have to work out whether it can actually hold, how many screws you need, what the weight distribution is, and there's a lot that goes into it. And it's mainly just load spreading. So load spreading is where you are dissipating the load across a wider surface area. So what do we mean by this? We mean that we're taking something that's going to be just held on like 2 screws, and we're spreading it onto a bigger platform. Normally something made out of wood. Plywood is pretty good, and then that extends out even further to hold it. So a lot of customers ask me about installing TVs, and that's one of the big things that I get asked a lot to do, is to hang a TV. And some customers are like, well, why does it cost so much to hang a TV? Well, because you've basically got to rebuild the wall. So you've got to actually take out the plasterboard. You've then got to put in a support system behind that. Normally plywood, normally something that has a tensile strength, normally marine plywood, because it's actually waterproof. Depending on where you're going to be putting it in the house, you don't want to be having those condensation. Then you've got to be worried about vape barriers and insulation and building regs and all of those things, to ensure that you're putting up a TV for a customer. So there's a lot to think about. It's not something I recommend for the amateur. If you've got a solid wall, crack on. You should be okay, but don't take my word for it. You know, it's down to you. It's down to your judgment. So that's what I do day in, day out, is basically put things on walls. And it's quite common. I also do roofing jobs. There's been a lot of gutter jobs recently because of all the rain. It's been keeping me very busy. I had a roofing repair job just the other day, and that was pretty bad actually. The poor lady, she sent me a film. I might put it online actually, where literally the water was just firing, it just coming straight through the ceiling. So I turned up. I've repaired it, and I've also given the person who owns the property a quote to actually replace the whole roof itself, because sometimes you actually need that. You need to actually think about replacing the roof. So I do flat roofs. I don't do pitch roofs. I don't climb about on top of chimney tops and things like that, because I don't have to, and it's very dangerous. And I leave it to the younger cats out there who can crawl around on roofs and do their funky thing up on the roofs. But yeah, I don't do big roofs. I just do the little flat roofs, mainly because, you know, it's safer. And I don't want to. so on that note, yeah, I do pick and choose what I do, and it's mainly to do with safety and just having a good time. So I hope you're having a good day. Have a beautiful rainy day. Enjoy yourself. Stay beautiful and take care. Until next time, ta-da!